This horse has had, I don't know how many repetitions of what they did to make him nervous. So what I have to do is enough repetitions, letting him know that there's nothing to be nervous about, to get him to relax. The more repetitions he had doing the things that made him nervous, which my thinking is, from the time he was started, he was pushed hard and quick. So basically what I'm doing is I'm retraining his foundation. I've been spending a good bit of time at the saddling part, trying to get him to relax. You see his head is up. He's still pretty tense right here. It's not as tense as it was, but I'd like it to be more relaxed. It's better than it was, but it still needs to get better. He has put on a pretty fair amount of weight, which I really like. When he came in, he was down a little bit. I could see a lot more of his ribs. Now I really don't see his ribs much. I can feel them, but I don't see them, so that's a lot better. We still need to build some more muscle right here, but as you see, it's coming. It's a lot better here. We still need some here. It's working its way forward. So we still need some more muscle in the shoulders and some in the hip, but he's coming along nice. He's starting to build a little bit of muscle, put a little bit of weight. See how when I put the pad up, his head went up. I want him to relax more. There we go. A little bit. Good boy. I feel he's pretty tense right here. Let's get the saddle. See, when I walked away, his head came down. Now I'm coming back, his head's going back up. I'd like his head down and relaxed while I'm here saddling, just like it was when I walked away. Even though he's getting better with everything, he's still not where he needs to be. Side. As I move around, I'm not taking any extra, not working extra slow or anything like that. He needs to be used to what I'm doing at normal speed, doing it how it's going to be done. If I go slow and act real cautious, then when you saddle him like normal, he's going to be worried. I need him comfortable just like it's going to be done normally. He's chewing now, his head's relaxed a little bit. That's what I'm looking for right there. I think whoever rode this horse before was just rough with him. I don't think he was particularly abused. I think they were just rough and quick and hard. And now it's just taking time, just lots of repetition, for him to learn that it's not going to be that way anymore. And with him putting on weight, he's got a little bit more energy. He feels a little bit better. So I more have the horse that I'm going to have. I think when he was down on his weight a little bit, he wasn't feeling as good, and there he's starting to relax. Good boy. He wasn't feeling as good, so he didn't really have the energy to really do anything. He was pretty lazy other than just being worried about what was being done with him. Now, there's all kinds of things I could be doing here with pinching at the pole and teaching him to put his head down and that kind of thing, which it is productive and that is good, but the thing about it is, that's not where he wants his head anyways. He doesn't want it up here. You've seen when I walked away, his head came down to a more relaxed, normal position. So what I need that's going to be more productive is just for him to relax, then start putting pressure up here. If I start putting pressure up here, that's going to give him something else to worry about. I don't really want to put pressure like at the pole and tell him to lower, because I want him to just relax. I want to run my hand around, I want to pet on him, and him just realize it's okay. That's going to bring his head down, and that's going to be more valuable than me putting pole pressure and asking you to put it down. All right, let's get a bridle. Still riding him in the same little short shank, low ported bridle that I was riding him in before. See, now his head's going up. He's worried about what's going to happen next. He knows the bridle is going to happen next and he's worried about it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take my time, let him know that it's not going to hurt. For him, I'll put it on probably a little longer than what it needs to be and then take it up. I'd rather do it that way than it be too short. I use these bits on different horses and I don't remember exactly which adjustment is adjusted for him. Just take my time, let him open his mouth. There we go. I really want him to take the bit just gently because I put it up there. Now I'll tighten it up a little bit. And with him, it's even more important that I don't tighten the saddle all at one time here. I'm trying to get him to relax. The last thing I need to do is tighten it down so tight that it gives him something to worry about. I'm going to tighten it enough so that it's not going to fall off walking down the barn aisle. And then we're going to head to the covered arena. Now that he's walked a few steps, ribs are relaxed a little bit, I'll go ahead and tighten another hole. And we'll walk again. So there's really not a lot I can do to force him to relax. What I have to do is just keep letting him know that there's nothing to be worried about. Give him the opportunity to relax. But I can't just keep walking him around also. So I'll show you in just a minute how I'm working that. Yeah, I threw the rein over, he got a little worried. Let's do that again. I'm not going to hit you with it. He needs to be okay with all that, not worried about it. So I have to have a combination of showing him that I want him to be here, but I'm also asking him to move if he just leaves. Okay, so now I got that. That reaction was much bigger than what it should have been for what happened. Let's lunge him around a little bit. Just make him move his feet. I'll come back and do it again. Now we'll walk off easy. See how tense he got when I stood up there? That was a nice exhale. I can't just lunge him to teach him to relax. If I lunge him, he's going to get more nervous. What I have to do to teach him to relax is to teach him that none of this is hurting him. Good boy. I want to pause up here to give him a chance to just process what's happening, understand it. I don't want to surprise him with anything. That's why I pause up here. Let's see how we walk off. Want to keep him relaxed. We keep him in the circle until he relaxes. There we go. I do like that his head is dropping when we get our feet moving. What I think he's doing at this point mentally, before I get on, his mind is just racing about the things that have happened in the past and how worried he was. He acts to me like a horse that was just pushed too hard too quick, just couldn't mentally handle what was being asked of him. We're going to do a few more circles, let him relax again. Ask him to stop. Good boy. Good boy. We'll step off and do it again. Looking around a little bit, which means he has less attention on me, which means he's a little less worried about me. That was a much better walk off. So what I need to do, I need him to relax, but I need to accomplish some other things too. We need to work on his back up, we need to work on his neck rein. And the other thing I need to work on is I need to get his heart rate up and then get it back down. One of the things that's going on here is he's worried, he's stressing, he's getting stiff. And in the process, he's getting himself worked up over things that he thinks is going to happen but hasn't happened yet. So what I need to do is get better control of his heart rate when it's up. So what I'm going to do is ask him to move out, move his feet a little bit. I know the quality of his gaits are not very good. As he relaxes, that's all going to get better. Right there, see how he's pushing through? Bring him back down. His heart rate got up to a point to where he was blocking me out. Let's go around again. Ask him to move forward. I can't just totally give him a slack rein. I need to keep his mind on what I'm telling him to do. When he relaxes, I'll get soft. When he gets stiff, I'm going to slow him down. Pull his head around. Yeah, he's real inconsistent, and that's because of being stiff. Yeah, I'll pull and get soft. He's going to move his feet. We had a really bad storm come through here over the weekend. Power was out here for a few hours. Luckily, no tornadoes or damage or anything like that here. I haven't heard of any tornado damage around me anywhere, thank goodness. Now let's see if we can walk a circle. See if we can walk a relaxed circle. Got his heart rate up a little bit. Let's see if we can get it back down. We worked harder. Let's see if we can relax back down. Not stop, we need to walk. There we go. I could take him and go up down the road and put lots of miles on him and get him wore down, but that's not going to get him relaxed. That is what got him into the position where he's at now. He gets just kind of mentally wore down. He doesn't do anything bad, but he's really not learning either. Nice relaxed walk. This is what I want. Much better. All right, let's go back up. Ask him to move his feet a little more. In the process of me steering him around, I'm using my legs and I'm using my outside rein to help steer him so that he also picks up some neck rein at the same time. He needs to learn to neck rein. He's not soft enough to really accomplish a lot of it, but he needs to get off of my outside rein, off of my outside leg, so that we start working that direction. Just change and go the other direction. Ask for a little effort, a little squeeze with my calves. That wasn't too bad there. I squeezed and just kind of set and rode, and he relaxed back down to me. That's what I'm looking for. Asking for a little effort again. Go in the barn. Let's go around this way. Getting really strong there. Get soft. All right, that's for a relaxed walk. Keep walking, there we go, good boy. All right, so now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ride him through the barn and ride him out front a little bit. Ride him in the woods behind the barn, and let's see what we get. Just like before, getting his heart rate up, bringing it back down. This is a very nice horse. This horse just needs confidence. That is the only thing that's wrong with him. And you can't force confidence. There's nothing that I can do to make confidence come faster other than be here for him when he needs help and keep building his confidence. I'll challenge him up to the limit what he's capable of attaining, and then back off and reward him for achieving that part. I normally would ride him across this ditch right here to my left. All the rain we've had, it's probably a little mushy. When I feel him relax, I'm going to relax my hands. I feel him get stiff, I'll help him out a little bit. That's really what this is about with building confidence. When he lacks confidence, I'll help him. when he has the confidence I need, I'm going to just kind of relax. Let him do his thing. That's what we're after. Headed back to the barn. He's getting strong again. Wants to be barn sour. What I'm going to do for that is he's never going to know when we're done. Never going to know. The only reason to hustle back to the barn is to be done. Well, if he never knows when we're done, then there's no reason to hurry back to the barn. Kind of looking and snorting a little bit. I'm just helping him out with pointing him. He doesn't seem too worried about me here, which is pretty nice. We're going to head back to the barn again. And we're going to go back through the barn and ride in the covered arena again. Lots of things out here for him to see and look at. Really don't seem worried about objects in particular. Now let's go back to the barn. Go back and ride in the covered arena again. Now one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to get back here and step off. If I was to get back here and immediately step off, that's going to more encourage him to want to go back to the barn. Right now he wants to go back to the barn, but if we just go in one door and out the other, he doesn't have much reason to go to the barn. If I come out here and we step right off, it's just going to encourage him to go back to the barn again. So let's ask him to work a little bit. Let's get his heart rate up a little bit. Trying to not go right through the middle of the mud, but that's where he wanted to go. Let's go. He's wanting to pull on my hands to get slack. I'm not going to give him slack because he wants to take me where he wants to go. We're going to go where I want to go. We're going to work these circles. Now let's walk a little bit. That was a nice move off my left leg. When he's soft and relaxed, he's moving off my legs and off my neck frame pretty nice. Whoa. Give me a step back. Good boy. One more. Good boy. Now what I want to do is I want to step down. Good boy. I'm going to walk a circle. Come on. And I'm going to get back on and do it again. This horse has had, I don't know how many repetitions of what they did to make him nervous. So what I have to do is enough repetitions, letting him know that there's nothing to be nervous about, to get him to relax. The more repetitions he had doing the things that made him nervous, which my thinking is, from the time he was started, he was pushed hard and quick. So basically what I'm doing is I'm retraining his foundation, which is way harder than training to begin with. Everything is built on foundation. Let's see if we can walk off nice. Good job. Everything, all the training is built on foundation. Your foundation training, the first few rides that you put on a horse, it's really critical. So not only am I just training this horse to do these things, I have to do it while retraining the foundation that everything was built off of. That's hard and it takes time. As a saddle horse, he expected certain things because that's how his foundation was. You take a horse that's not broke to ride and put 30 days on him, and you have somewhat of a foundation there. So now I am retraining that foundation. So retraining it is going to take longer than what it did to originally train the foundation. This is a really nice horse. He's going to be a nice horse. He just needs a chance to understand what's going on and understand that things aren't going to hurt. Now he's nice and relaxed. Now this is what I want. This is what I want to keep encouraging. I want to keep encouraging him to relax and walk just like this. Okay. Now that I have the relaxation that I want, I'm going to walk him around for a couple of more minutes just to kind of let him know that's a good thing, that's a reward. And then I'll quit on him for today. This is Ruger. I'll put a link up here to the first video that I did of him. Until next time, thank you for watching.